And follow my boy, Stay Ready Boxer. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
You ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
You ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
Hey, you ain't gotta get ready to stay ready.
I'm all about business, somewhere in the trenches. Moving weight, I'm on my 24-hour fitness. I don't need a witness, moving with the quickness. Was off the porch when you was on the playground benches. Block bleeding, smoking trees, eyes Chinese. High speed, singing every lick walking by me. I'm sticking to the code like a Siamese. Twin Glocks on me, shoot 'em up like some IVs. Pushing flower, test me and you'll be pushing flowers. Smoking sour.
Hour. What's going down? What up, world? What up, family? It's your boy Matt with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use and another episode of Ringside Views, man. And I got my family with me. Cadillac Red from Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Them brothers be doing their thing over there. I like subscribe, go subscribe. What's up with it, my brother? What's going down, family?
My bad. What's happening with it though, boss Mac?
Man, you know me, just shit, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, you know what I'm saying? And the cut like a Band-Aid.
I hear that. We in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? We definitely in the same boat.
I see everybody starting to fall in. There's 6 people in the building. I see I got the homie DB in the building. What's up with the DB? Hey y'all, man, look, check this out. I didn't even know the homie DB even had a goddamn channel over there. But you know what? Y'all make sure y'all go over there and check out DB. He be having his gal over there giving salutes to the fellas and everything. Even though she ain't, I'm supposed to be the cuzzo. He ain't send your boy a shout out. But you know, I was looking, I be peeping, you know what I'm saying? I was going through that. Yeah, y'all go sub to the boy DB, man. And shout out to the beautiful Mimi over there vibing with the universe H-Time. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. She gonna be doing some things real soon. The Black Banner's in the building. What's up with it, brother? He always coming through. OG Eric out of St. Louis. He's showing love. What's up with it, OG? Appreciate it. And much love in that super chat to the homie out of Vegas, D Bevel, the champ. What's crack-a-lacking family, man. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. I don't even know where to start. Man. I had a bunch of topics, but man, they hating on the fight this weekend already, and they hating on Tank, man. Man, the hate is real. When you up, they hating. What's up with it? Mark Wonderlick in the building. My homie say he white, but he ain't Peckerwood white. Shout out to my brother Mark Wonderlick, and shout out to my homie out of H-Time. He stay right up the street. Big money because that boy be putting down stacks. I know you won you a grip this weekend. All thanks to your boy. Tell me thank you next time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I gave you a good parlay and told you how to play it. Look, and you came across and came out on top. You tripled your money. Look at you. Just say I appreciate you. And all is forgiven. You ain't even got to bring me off, a couple dollars. Just say thank you. What's up with the Jab Jamboree? My brother Quattro Cinco Act Reacher Ultra Active, the Jab Jamboree. Good Judge Galvatron is in the building. What's up with it, little bro?
Ain't nothing chilling, bro. What's going on, Supreme Beast? Cadillac Red. Sorry, Cadillac Red. And Mac, man, what's going on, bro? I just came to rock out with you for a little bit. I may not be able to stay the whole time, but I'm going to rock with you.
Man, it's all good, family. It's all chicken but the bone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, salute that.
You know. Man, shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing in the building. Man, bro, AB looking bad out there in these streets, man, but I ain't going to talk that. That ain't the business I like to discuss. I don't like to show a black man when he down. You know what I'm saying? But god damn, AB. Quit you fucking up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big Money said I hit for 2,300. See what I'm saying? See how I do your boy? See what your boy do? I'm gonna start teaching y'all how to gamble in a minute. I'm gonna start teaching y'all how to gamble. He say I'm Mike, but I ain't Peckerwood white. If you didn't know, you know now. You know what I'm saying? And OG Eric said, and before I go, that food you cooked up looked fire as hell. Salute on that cook, man. I be doing my thing. Just a little something. And PGH Big Dog, what's up with it, family? Man, they hating on Tank, man. And I know you only in it for a little bit of time, man. But Where do I want to start with this hate? You know what? Let's start with the Tank glove gate. Let's just start there because I've that's not the only hate I see, but that's where it started at. And just in y'all opinion, man, what do y'all think the hatred is coming from? Is it because Tank, the way Tank beat Leo Santa Cruz, or is it because the black man beat Leo Santa Cruz, or maybe it's neither, or maybe they just don't want to see Tank on top? Yeah.
I would say whoever got a problem on some glove based shit, did they really think Leo was gonna win? Like, you gotta start there. Cause everybody that I know was saying that Leo go get his ass whipped. Like, it was no smoke that Leo was gonna have. He was coming, he moving up in weight, he not known to be powerful. I mean, it's just nothing that he was gonna be able to do with Tank. With gloves or not. I mean, like, what we talking about, man? That's the baffling part of the whole shit to me. You're on mute. You're on mute.
You're right. You're right, bro. But you know what? When you go back and think about it, let's talk about this. It was people that was gonna pick Tank. For one, our Mexican homies stay on code, something that we never do. You know what I'm saying? We never do. But the Mexican homies gonna always stay on code. But one thing that I did notice, like I went back and watched all them prediction videos after the fight. I don't like watching them before the fight. I like watching them after the fight because I want to see how everybody say Leo, or if they pick Leo, how he was gonna win and all that. Nigga, I even saw Mikey Garcia pick against Leo. That shocked me. Abner Mares picked against Leo. That shocked me. Hell, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When Sean Porter picked Tank Davis, that shocked the shit out of me. But you know, so I'm going through there looking like it wasn't many people picking Leo, but it was the ones that did was all Mexicans. It was all Mexicans. Nobody black picked Leo. Nothing against my Mexicans. I love my Latino family. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? But that's where a lot of the disrespect started. You know what I'm saying? And then it went to the major media. Even the WBC tried to put some bullshit out. But the WBC, you can't pull out shit about nobody cheating, a bitch ass thing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let X speak on that. Go ahead, my brother.
Well, we, excuse me, on the Glovegate situation, or
On the glove game situation.
okay. Well, it's funny that people want to talk about Glovegate situations and stuff like that, but nobody wanted to highlight it with Walter. I ain't even want to bring that up, but ain't nobody want to bring it up. I mean, I'm not talking about as far as like the culture. I'm not talking about the boxing culture. I mean, as far as like, just probably even casual fans that just were tuning into the fight. They probably had misconceptions and maybe they minds, because you got to understand, a lot of casual people that just was viewing Tank to just view Tank like people at my job, like my boy Duvall. He a football basketball dude, but he talked to me about Gervonta's uppercut or whatever. It's so real. He asked me, did he fight Gamboa first or did he fight Leo first? He didn't even know. He didn't even know. So that's how you know he a casual. But he still was like, yo, Tank did his thing. And he brought up the glove situation. I was like, damn, I didn't even know about it yet. So when they talk about the glove situation and Tank wanting to switch his gloves and stuff like that, like, we have to remember, y'all never talked about that with the Canelo and first Triple G fight. Canelo switched his gloves too. The only one that noticed that was, dang, what's that California training dude's name, man? It was another dude. He noticed it like I did. And he was like, yo, Canelo was wearing winning gloves. He said, why? But then he brought up the fact that he heard that Canelo in sparring, he had hurt his hand or whatever, so he switched his gloves. Nobody said nothing about that in the Triple G fight. in the first Triple G fight. So that's all I'm saying. You know, y'all make us look very right when we highlight stuff like this. You know, all of the casual people or the people that's not well knowledge on boxing or boxing nerds or that's even involved in the sport, you know, people that's covering it or people that's amateur fighters trying to turn pro like me or whoever, you know what I mean? You just probably don't have the knowledge like that. And as far as the whole WBC thing, this was a WBA fight.
Thank
So,
you. So why they
they shouldn't even have nothing to even say about this matter. This was a straight up and down WBA. They even did some foo shit, putting two belts on the line simultaneously. I ain't see that shit since Sugar Ray Leonard and Donnie Ray Long and Chino.
That's foo shit because they did it with bro. They done it with Canelo
and Chino Maidana and Mayweather. They first fight. They put two titles on him.
Oh, Canelo got the WBA. Well,
but I'm saying he didn't fight for two. I'm saying fighting for two belts simultaneously. I mean,
didn't Floyd hold the belt at 154? The WBC belt at 154.
No, but Mac, what I'm trying to say is, Mac, fighting for it like that same night, both belts is on the line. Not you just having one and then having one. I mean, the only time I remember that was Chino Maidana, Mayweather won, and Donnie Ray Long versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Y'all check the history.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
Was both belts the secondary title?
Yeah, no. The 130 belt was the legit super belt.
Okay.
The 135 belt is the, I ain't gonna say it because that's a curse word.
You ain't on your channel.
That's a curse word to me.
It's a regular title, but you can when he was holding the belts, you can look at the difference. You know the difference because of the design.
The design is different between the super belt. Exactly. Mac, no.
That's exactly how I knew it was that 130 was a super title. Hey, matter of fact, why I got you. Guess whose tank's mandatory at 135?
Little B Hop. I've been knew that.
No,
it's not. It's not.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Look it up. Guess who's mandatory, champ?
Wait, but what division are you talking
135.
about? Is it Rolly?
Yup.
I didn't know. I see you tricked me with that one. See, if you would have said, I should have asked you what division. Because we got to remember, see, at 130, I thought it could be Little B-Hop.
I said it, but you kind of jumped in. I don't think you heard me when I said it.
Yeah, Rolly. Yeah, that's funny. That's I don't think that's gonna happen, but that's funny though. That's hilarious to me though.
Yeah, I promise you, you're gonna I really want to see that fight because I think Tank will destroy Rolly.
I don't think Floyd gonna set that up though.
Yeah, I don't think he ain't, man. He ain't.
Man, Rolly want that.
Yo,
fight.
Bro, it's just like when you brought up Shakur fighting Tank. I think Shakur literally went to his camp, man. They too cool, bro. Too cool, bro.
I love
not even that. I don't think Bob Aaron get
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Out of all of these young fighters, from 135 down, Shakur Stevenson is my favorite fucking fighter out of all of them.
Yeah, that's facts.
Out of all of them.
That's facts.
You know, whether they cool or not, I still want to see that fight. Like and Shakur Stevenson is got that Earl Spence mentality. He don't care if you my homeboy. We can get in the ring and fight, and then after the fact we'll be homeboys again. But if you in the way of me getting the title, I gotta see you.
I'm just saying, like, when it comes to the young boys, he don't be looking too enthused when they talk about him. He'll say he'll fight him, but he just don't look enthused like the rest of them do. No offense. You know what I mean? I still think he's a great talent. And I think that he could beat a lot of dudes too, man. Like, all of them got a chance to beat each other, man. I don't care what nobody says. All of them got a chance to beat each other. Devin got a chance to beat Shakur. Shakur got a chance to beat Devin. Tank got a chance. You know, it can mix and match to all of it. You know what I mean? They all got chance. They all got talent and skills in their own way. I just want to see them have these legacy-defining fights. I'm not even disagreeing that Ryan is a good opponent, especially if he gets past Luke Campbell. You can't, y'all niggas can't say like, oh, Ryan didn't do this and do that. I mean, that's one opponent, but still, that's still a better opponent than a lot of other dudes had. That's a
Agreed.
lot. That is like you know what I mean. That he add up to like maybe 2 or 3 of they dudes. I hate to say it, but it's real. Like the dude could box, so he got to really
I
be
don't take
kicked.
nothing away from Ryan, bro.
I know you not. I'm just
My
I'm just
issue, but
speaking in
see,
general.
like I tell people this is the thing with Ryan, fool, and I want people to understand that. This is why I think Ryan get destroyed. And Cadillac, I bet you probably see this too. When y'all look at Ryan training and you see his hand speed, how fast it is, but then when you get Ryan in the ring, you don't see that same speed. You know why you don't see that same speed? Because it's a difference from when you standing still, throwing your arms like that, than when you actually got to work your body and contort your body in certain ways, and you got to use footwork and that muscle memory. That speed ain't muscle memory. Your hands can be fast, but it's not going to be as fast as when you showcasing them. And then they also look faster because you showcase them. When you in that ring, it's a different story. It's a different story. And that speed can be timed like a motherfucker. When you coming up against fighters that literally they sit there and try to time you. They watch what you do because you continuously do the same thing over and over and over. Like Tank.
So you got Ryan losing in that Luke Campbell fight. You saying?
I don't got him losing, but I don't got him knocking Luke Campbell out. And I think it's gonna be a tougher fight than he expect. You
Yeah, it
remember
is.
you remember that fight I always bring up of Ryan's when he was on Facebook, bro. I can't even think of the dude that he fought at the moment. But matter of fact, I just bring the shit up.
In my opinion of Ryan, man, in that fight against Luke, I'm gonna find out if he a dog or not. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
facts.
I think Luke not good. So I don't even want to start this off by saying Luke Campbell good. The only Luke Campbell I know that's good is Dulu Brown. So we not gonna do that and say he's good. But
So you don't think that he's a good opponent compared to a lot of the other 35 with the other 35 pounders?
Carlos Morales.
No. My thing is, what I'm saying is he has the ability to bring the dog out.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Okay.
If you not a dog, that's why I got respect for Lomachenko. I ain't had no respect for him before all that. But when he got in that fight with Luke and he had to dog it out, I was like, okay, he might be made of something. You know what I'm saying? He might.
And he got hurt. Cadillac Red, he admitted
that's
it
what I'm saying.
after the fight. He said like twice he got hurt by Luke Campbell.
Yeah, because he had. That's why I said he had to dug it out. Luke gonna bring the dog out you. So if you not one, we gonna find out. Now, if Ryan getting this motherfucker and dog Luke Campbell, I still don't think I'm ready to give him that much motherfucking credit. I don't care.
No, but if he go in here and dog Luke Campbell, that's gonna give him the confidence to go in this Tank fight, and we ain't got a lot to worry about. It's gonna also give Golden Boy confidence.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
And that's what I'm looking for is that confidence. He need that confidence level. That's the only way you're gonna have a chance in hell with Tank.
Shit, all that little prime Spanish pussy he out here running around with, he's definitely confident. He's jumping in the ring with anything, you know what I'm saying? That the internet say, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this day and time, shit. So I don't know.
I agree with Cadillac Red on that. Especially because he's outside looking in, and the rest of his peers, got straps, and he ain't get one yet. So I think he is trying to.
But that's because of the way he's pushed. He's trying to fast track himself, and I don't think Ryan needs to fast track himself. I think he needs to stay on that slow pace that Golden Boy wanted to push him in the first place.
I think he got better being around Canelo and them. That left hook, man. When he caught that Asian motherfucker with that, I was like, God damn.
But look at this. When Canelo knocked out James Kirkland, what did he hit him with? That left hook.
Mm-hmm. He ain't had that before though. That no look left hook.
But I ain't talking about Ryan. I'm just talking about he's with Eddie Reynoso now.
Mm-hmm.
So that changed the whole dynamic because Eddie Reynoso added some things on top of what he already had. Think about this. if Ryan Garcia settles down and slow his way up, and before he fights somebody like Tank, I think he'll be a better fighter when he actually fights Tank. Doing it right now, I think he's gonna get hurt too bad. And
And then you know what, Mac? I agree with you on that.
yeah, because when they
In a sense, I still think Luke Campbell. I'm still gonna say that Luke Campbell to me is a good win. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think that's a good win, especially for an up and coming, prospect.
it's a good win, but if you look at it,
But but I agree with what you said. He might need a couple more. I don't want to see him go up. I don't want to see that fight next anyway. I told you I don't want to see Tank fight him
I'd rather
next.
see Rolly fighting. I don't like that kid. I'm gonna be honest.
Yo,
I really don't.
Broly's like a C-class fighter, man. And
He's not even C class, cuz.
I mean, hold on. He got a third and dairy title. You know what I'm saying?
He got the WBA interim title.
Yeah, that's third and dairy. You know what I'm saying? It's not secondary. It's third and dairy.
He got a JUCO belt.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's college belt.
Hold on. As a matter of fact, it ain't even JUCO. Yeah, it's JUCO, junior college.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No, he ain't even got a junior college. He got a community college title.
God damn. You go to community college just to fuck with the hoes.
That's it, because ain't no sports. Ain't no sports.
For real.
You know, they got a debate team.
Yeah.
They may have a science club or something. They don't even, bro, at a community college, they don't even have fraternities and shit.
Hell nah. They do got fraternities.
Yeah, at other schools.
They call gang members.
This nigga kinda like, yo, I'm done with this. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I gotta definitely get on his channel, yo. You crazy? Cadillac Red bugged out.
Man, shout out to Jedi King said if I had stay ready hands, I'd cut mine off. That grub looked so good yesterday, fam, bro. Man, I appreciate it, family. Appreciate it.
I told Mac playing, y'all. I keep telling him to start that cooking channel. He playing. I'm about to put a case on him, y'all. We about to put a case on him.
I'm about to start writing a cookbook, family.
Or that works.
I feel like that cookbook will go a long motherfucking way. Then I start that channel and I sell that cookbook on the channel. You know what I'm talking about?
I ain't mad at you. Do what you
Say,
do.
look.
Yeah, this shit got me hungry right now, man. Shit.
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you. And I'm gonna try to have a vegan side and a pescatarian side and all that. And then I got other recipes I'm throwing there too. I got filler recipes too. So it's gonna be just fine. And next week I'm cooking chili, so
You said you gonna make some pescatarian food.
hell, I make pescatarian. That's what I cooked yesterday.
But what about the Baptists and shit?
Huh?
What about Baptists and Catholics and shit? Nah, I'm fucking with you. Stay with me. I'm fucking with you.
I think of Episcopal or something. EME or CME churches and shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh god damn. What's up, Focus Ball, man? What's up, man? J Bo? What's up with the Dicky 305? Murr. Man, say. But on the cool though, 503 had that question earlier. Who do we want to see Tank fight next? But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm telling y'all the reason I know you say it's never gonna happen, but the reason I want to see the Shakur Stevenson Tank fight, because I think outside of Tank, Shakur is the biggest fighter in those lower weight classes. I think Shakur is bigger than Teofimo. Matter of fact, I know Shakur is bigger than Teofimo. Shakur got his fan base in Texas. I got people that don't even watch boxing like that and know who Shakur Stevenson is. They don't even know who Teofimo is. I really think Shakur is a bigger star. And I believe that fight alone will throw whoever wins that fight into a different level of stardom. I think they'll be right up there alongside of Earl Spence and Wilder. As far as the little guys, Tank is that fighter for the little guys as of right now, but it'll throw him into another level. Devin can be thrown in the mix too. And I ain't gonna lie to you, if Devin and Shakur fight, I think it'll be a great fight, but I give Devin the advantage on the strength that Devin is a taller fighter. That's gonna be a boring ass fight for the fan base because two boxers that are counterpunchers sitting there waiting to see who gonna throw it. You know what I'm saying? But I think the explosion with Tank and Shakur, I think that'll be something amazing, and I think that'll be such a crowd pleasing fight and a fan pleasing fight. I'm telling y'all, man, it's not trying to push Devin out the way, but I just think that's a bigger fight.
I mean,
How, Mac, with the history between Devin and Tank, man? Not saying
You're
that,
going off of history. I'm looking at fight. I'm looking at the styles, and I'm looking at fan base.
Mac.
in
Man,
my
I
opinion,
don't think that's a bigger fight. Go ahead, though, Cadillac.
I don't think it's gonna happen at all just off the strength of the business side. I mean, I don't see Jay Prince fucking with Floyd like that. I don't see Bob Arum wanting to break bread with Floyd like that. I think they got a lot of money invested in Shakur. And if something go wrong and he take that loss, that might, you know what I'm saying, hurt him. Andre Ward, I don't see Andre Ward fucking with Floyd like that. You know what I'm saying? I think they feel like the same shit that Floyd said. We got a plan for Shakur, and nigga, you ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying, how I see it. As far as the fight, the actual fight, yeah, you're right, stay ready. You know what I'm saying? That could be, you know what I'm saying, fireworks across the board. But
see, you see what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all don't peep what I'm saying as far as the fight itself, bro.
Yeah, but the fight itself, but the business makes that shit look like, you know what I'm saying? That shit look like a pipe dream. You know what I'm saying? Because of the business, because everybody, the two machines behind the fighters will never allow something like that, in my opinion.
Yeah. And Focus Ball say, I want to see Tank versus Gary versus Shakur versus Haney. You know, I'm going to get to Gary in a minute. I got to get to Gary in a minute. Life must be great in Texas. I'm in Milwaukee, home of 78 Sports TV. Man, shout out to Milwaukee. Well, life is good down here. It's cold, but it's good. It ain't as cold as it is up there. But y'all freezing. Man, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not moving away from it. I went to Philly on Valentine's Day last year and freezing my balls off. And that right there let me know off top I couldn't live up north. I don't know how y'all deal with that cold shit. I like this kind of cold.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? But anything, nigga, in Philly, it was in the teens, and that wind was blowing off that water, cuz.
Man, look. Stay ready. Up here in the DMV, this whole area, we make jokes about motherfucking February being Black History Month. And everybody say that's because that's the shortest month. That's to the naked eye. But to the brain motherfucker, they're gonna tell you that's the coldest month of the year. Ain't no barbecues in Black History Month. Fuck out of here. We ain't coming outside with that shit.
In Texas, we barbecue cold, sleet, snow. We don't give a fuck. That if that pit fire up and start smoking, shit. And if it's cold, that means it's gonna smoke slower. Shit. Shit. We barbecue in Texas. Well, you know that, Cadillac.
Yeah. You know, that's different. That's in the blood.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But up here, man, it be cold, man. Ain't nobody fucking with that shit. It be blizzards in February.
Hell no. I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that snow. Hey, how the hell you deal with that snow in New York, champ?
See, I was bred in it, so you know what I mean. It is what it is, but
It's another day in the wild.
you know what I mean. You know, it is what it is. We might go somewhere warmer, maybe not. You know what I mean. I do like the change of seasons, but I don't mind getting away from it for a while.
In the blood.
I feel you. I'm sitting outside with a cigar and some coffee. Right, normally I'd have me this time of year. This is when you bring out
See,
that
you can't
stiff
do that
ass
in New
burger.
York right now, Scrap. You gotta have a fire pit to do something like that. You heard? You
Yeah.
can't do that right now.
See, exactly. Hey, you know what kills me? You know, I used to be a cigarette smoker. I can't no more. I had to get that shit up. I'm going on 4 years clean. But look, see me thinking about motherfuckers, you can't smoke in the building, so you gotta go outside to smoke. Did they have something burning outside when they went outside to smoke? Because when you inhale that cigarette, you damn near nigga froze your whole insides trying to smoke a cigarette. Talking about crystallizing your lungs. Yeah, how in the fuck is smoke break? Nigga, everybody huddle up in the corner so they can smoke their cigarette real quick. Bitch, I don't like people like that.
See, that's why I don't really I don't smoke cigarettes and shit. So I'm glad I be looking at them from inside. Like, yeah, that's cool. I can't wait to get into my home to burn it the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't do that cigarette. Yeah, but you right though. You can hit a J outside and get you know what I'm saying, some potent cold ass air in that lung. You know what I'm saying? That'll get your mind right real quick. So that is facts though, Steve. Right?
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. But let's get back on this tank shit. I gotta get on Gary Russell now. I got you. I was waiting on the brothers to get here, but we've been on for 30 minutes. We the only ones here, so I feel like we the only ones gonna speak on it. I sent everybody that the link. So man, look, Gary Russell came out. Matter of fact, I don't think he's right. I gotta play it. So y'all hold on a second. I gotta play it. And I ain't gonna play the whole thing, but I am gonna play the beginning of it. I am gonna play the beginning of it. Because Gary went live and Gary started hating. And I'm had a big issue with the way Gary was hating.
Yeah. I'm back, y'all. I ain't been on this show in a minute, man. It's been a lot going on, personal issues with Pops and everything else. But I had to come on this jump after the fight last night. Tank, shorty, I want you so motherfucking bad. Floyd was scared before the 6th round. I'm letting everybody know this shit now. Because Leo was actually doing it. Leo had a good little game plan. He just couldn't stick to it. He's not defensively sound. Leo not defensively sound, so he's able to get hit with wide ass, loading up ass shots like that. I'm a real dog now. When I was watching that fight, all I was doing was licking my motherfucking chops. All I was doing was licking my chops. Till hopefully after this motherfucking fight, Floyd grow some nuts and say, you know what, fuck it, we'll fight Gerv. We'll fight him. Cause I don't want nobody else but you. Fucking Leo. Yeah, I bet Floyd did tell him to wait. Floyd had to tell him to wait. They better do something. Cause I'm still on his ass. Everybody doing this talking about somebody duck Devin Haney. Nobody duck no motherfucking Devin Haney. They sent the bullshit ass contract or term sheet that ain't make no sense at all. You know what I'm saying? And they already was agreeing to a date that they already was locked in on. They was already in training camp for that date. That's how that shit works. But Tank, that shit had me licking my motherfucking chops last night, Slim. Leo was definitely in your ass. You was knotted all up. You was getting knotted up. You pulled that out your ass for real, for real. You pulled that out your ass, my nigga. I want you. I want you so bad, shorty. I will beat the brakes off your little ass. Please, y'all, put the press on Floyd and them and tell them niggas, man, to make this fight happen. Because they acting like some suckers, man. Yeah, it's crazy how ironic two suckers fighting on Halloween, some scared ass niggas. That's crazy, bruh.
And then you came back. Oh no, I ain't gonna play the music. I can't play that one. But y'all heard it. I ain't play the whole thing. Just 2 minutes of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, who want to go first?
Act, you gonna cook on it first, or you want me to go?
You could go first, bro. I'm trying to listen to this T.O. video that just dropped. Him talking who he gonna fight next and all of that. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, in my opinion, Gary ain't say nothing motherfucking wrong. Last time I checked, motherfucking Tank scared of motherfucking black people. And he a real dog. Not only is he black, he's a real dog. So what the fuck is we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Fuck is we really saying? He didn't say shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? The way, first off, and I said this shit earlier. Did you see the way Floyd was dressed? You see? Did you see? He was dressed like a bookworm. The nigga came. Fuck is he talking about?
Hey,
he jumped up on
real nigga shit, bro.
He jumped up on the stand. When Tank knocked him out, he jumped on the stands, jumped on the police officer's back to jump in the crowd and say, "Yeah, you see my nigga? My fighter." You know what I'm saying? And all of that. Man, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, shouting. Set that fight up. But he not gonna do that because he's scared of black people, and that's how I feel.
So let me say this. I ain't never seen nobody wear a red bottom hat before. But shout out to Floyd with a red bottom hat on. I did see Floyd come out looking like Kung Lao. And that shit was hilarious. The moment I seen
That's
him,
fucked up, man. That's fucked up. He said he looked like Kung Lao. Which skin, Mac? The original?
No, the hat with the white cut.
Oh, okay.
He had the white cut on, the white cut shirt down.
But the glasses, though, what made him look like I said, the nigga come out here looking like a bookworm, but he don't know how to read. The nigga just look like a worm. What's going on out here?
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think Tank is scared of black fighters. I think Floyd is scared of black fighters. Because in the twilight, they coughing. In the twilight of Floyd's career, he didn't fight as many black fighters. He fought all Mexican because he knew, where the money was. That's where all the money was. And as of right now, Floyd is trying to maximize the dollars in his fighter. I'm not saying that he won't fight a black fighter at this point. He's going to have to eventually, because in a minute, it ain't going to be no Mexican fighters for you to fight. You know what I'm saying? You knocking them all off. You got to fight another athletic fighter. Somebody that can move with your ass that's going to give you some problems. He ain't going to have no choice. My issue with Gary, though, like I love call outs in boxing. So let's not get that twisted. I love the fuck out of fighters calling each other out and trying to make fights happen. But when you are Gary Russell, this is my issue. Gary, you are the 126-pound champion, WBC champion. You've had Carl Franklin, you had Shakur Stevenson, you had Leo Santa Cruz. Now, granted, that's why I wanted Tank to beat the shit out of Leo, so I can see Leo get his ass beat for all these ducking he's been doing throughout these years. Oh, all the ducking he done throughout the years, and we can keep naming over and over and over, but I'm not, because he got boxing karma Saturday night. That was boxing justice at its finest. I loved every bit of it. I'm sorry, I thought the boy was dead for 5 minutes, and I wasn't even tripping. But I'm glad he got up. I'm glad he's safe, and I'm glad he's able to go back home to his family, because at the end of the day, it's about making money in the sport. But how can you make money and not afford other fighters to make money either? That's my biggest issue.
He did die for 5 minutes, Mac. And he did. And Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali pushed his spirit back into him and said, "Go back."
You got some more ass whooping to get. This ain't the only one you're gonna lose, but you got some more. Get your ass back. I think his spirit was only halfway out before they pushed it back in.
Man, my homeboy told me some real shit, you know what I'm saying? And I had to put it all the way together. You know what I'm saying? God got the Santa Cruzes on the yo-yo. He'll bring them back up to heaven and put them back down real quick. You know his daddy died twice, you know what I'm saying? And then he died in the ring.
Wait, man.
He died in the ring.
Craig. He said his daddy died. That's a fact, though. That's true, though. That's dead true. Everybody died in that unit, but Leo Santa Cruz dad. They said. My fault, Cadillac Red, for cutting you off. That's a fact. Everybody in that unit.
Yeah, he died once, and his brother need to be on the motherfucking watch out, you know what I'm saying, on some Final Destination shit, if you know like I know. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Damn, man. Y'all forgot. Damn. I love
this nigga Cadillac Red crazy. He said his daddy died twice.
The fucked up thing about it is I love dark humor, but I didn't expect it. He caught me off guard with that one. God damn, you caught me off guard.
Hold on, man. Y'all wrong for this now. Now I'm looking at y'all funny. So y'all can say that Leo Santa Cruz died in the ring, but I can't say his daddy died twice. That's what the doctor said?
It wasn't that his daddy died twice. It's the fact you said God got him on the yo-yo.
Oh, he do got him on the yo-yo. He bring him up like this the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? Put him back down real quick. You know what I'm saying?
He over there bobbing for apples and keep
wrong. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? God, like, damn,
God damn, you wasn't, nigga, not you.
Yeah,
so what happened to Dillian White then?
Hold on, I was actually mad.
What happened to Dillian White then with Povetkin? What happened with him? Did his spirit leave his body?
Nah. His spirit didn't leave his body. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm gonna make a video of the best uppercuts.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, it was a year of uppercuts, man.
Look, bro, Joe George.
Joe George. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah. I don't care. Joe George, if you hear this, bro, if you ever come on my bro channel, you know what I'm saying, bro? Again, I know you did it. I think you had him on there. You be having so many, you know what I'm saying? I don't even be remembering. But yeah, bro, I'm campaigning for you to have uppercut of the year, bro. Cause that uppercut was nasty. And it was the second fight. They was trying to say he got robbed. And I love those type of fights where you come back, you get the rematch right away, and you see, that's the difference between dudes that say they gonna do something and dudes that take care of business. You know what I mean? For real. Man, shout out to the phenom, Joe George. That uppercut was crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to pick. I don't care what nobody says. Tank shit was crazy too, though. Tank shit was, man. I see why Leo was laid out like that.
Well, hold on, bro. Povetkin hit him with the most perfect textbook uppercut.
Yes, man. That's a good point. And from a boxer standpoint, I agree with you. Like if I had to say who landed it, like perfect, I ain't gonna lie. Povetkin, that shit was right through the middle. Connected right to the jaw. He did die, Cadillac Red. I disagree with you. It wasn't as long as Leo Santa Cruz, but he did die to where Ali said, float and sting next time.
No. he was knocked out, but he didn't die because Eddie Hearn owned his spirit, so it can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It can't go nowhere. That's there. You know what I'm saying? So he was. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn knew he was gonna wake up. Like, yeah, I got him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, Leo was dead. You know what I'm saying? The white boy that Joe George hit, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
They was
that motherfucker was from Argentina. He was just light skinned.
Yeah, his name was Marcos Escudero.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was.
And hold on, and y'all gotta remember when he got knocked out, he was literally laid like he was on the cross.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, but he didn't see it. It was kind of like Tanks, and even though Tanks was like a counter shot, and he threw it, and he timed him perfectly. Joe George, you couldn't see his shit neither. I think his shit was a little bit harder to see because he came from like the side, and you could only see his shoulder. Then he came up. And I can understand why that nigga, he was done, bro.
I think I'm gonna do that tonight, bro. I think I'm gonna make a knockout of the year candidates because you got Joe Smith knocked Alvarez completely out the ring. Jose
Mac,
Sanada and
do
Ivan
polls.
Barricade.
Do
Huh?
polls. Do
Oh, I am.
polls
I'm gonna do a
on
poll.
YouTube. Like when you should chop separate videos and you should have the people vote.
Yeah, I
Hey,
am.
yo, hey, yo, it wasn't a chin shot, man. But and I don't even like to say no shit like this, man. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Charlo gave that boy the gut punch and made him catch the Holy Ghost in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
He died.
I
Did
heard
he
the
die?
He died.
shit. I heard the organ playing.
I knew y'all was gonna say that in
Hey,
Texas. That was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No.
Hey, shout out to my brother 503 Line that just ended the
Yeah,
video.
salute,
Because
salute.
he was sitting next to me, and every week he can actually attest to everybody's reaction when that shit happened. Because man, say when he hit him and he started convulsing and his eyes rolled to the back of his head, we thought he was dying.
Man,
No,
I heard.
I thought Peter Popoff got to him and touched him or something. I don't know, Chan. It was crazy. I agree with you. It was crazy. That was a crazy knock.
What's your boy name that's from Texas? He knocked out the window guard out that boy. He had to catch the Holy Ghost. When he was shaking like that, the plate had passed to me. I put $2 in the collection plate, passed it to the nigga beside me. I'm telling you, man, that go in knockouts of the year. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't deny it.
Yeah, Jamel's got to go. I'm not saying it was, but bro, I'm gonna put up because it was a bunch of knockouts. Because we can go to the women too with Cecilia Brackets getting knocked out. What's her name? Hell, Savannah Marshall knocked the old girl out this weekend.
She did?
Hell,
Yeah, she did. I want to see her and Clarissa Shields. I
yeah,
really want to see that fight now. You right, man. I want to see that, Chan.
Savannah got to lose weight though, man. Fuck what you talking about, man. That bitch at 168. Clarissa at
Nah,
1,
but Clarissa Shields got a WBO belt at 160, right? So because she said that she's her mandatory. She said she's her mandatory. So she's saying that she can't duck anyway. If she, because you know when you become the mandatory if you move up with the WBO. Yeah. So she said like I'm your mandatory, so you can't duck me. That's what Clarissa Shields said.
Well, I mean, you know, at 160, I think it's a great fight. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make her gain all that weight back and all that other shit. Nah, man, fuck out of here.
Yeah,
that white bitch lose weight.
and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. They're straight right from a new way. They got to go up there and knock out of the year as well.
Mac, I'm so surprised, Mac. I'm so surprised you gave him that. And that was I call that shit a resolute right hand.
Matter of fact, 503. When I was doing that knockout yesterday, you couldn't even see the punch. Am I lying?
Which one you talking about, bro?
The new way against Jason Maloney.
Oh, with the right hand? Oh, yeah, man. You gotta put a new way in there too.
You couldn't even, bro. As far as, because I did want to talk about that today. Like, I got a whole list. I've been writing down, going back, looking at fights from the year, and just Isaac Cruz got to be in there. Nigga, them uppercuts, and he just dropped the old dude body just went limp. Diego Magdaleno went limp.
Yo, I didn't even. Let me apologize to him. I didn't even talk about him on nobody channel, including mine.
Bro, I told everybody because my only thing is I said I had a hard time picking that fight, but I picked Isaac Cruz because I know he's a knockout artist. I just figured Diego, being a veteran that he is, was gonna make it a real fight for the kid because Isaac Cruz is young. But I picked him to knock out because I felt like that's the only way he was gonna win.
Mac, you wasn't wrong for picking him. Fighting is in his blood. He is second generation boxer. His uncle beat Pino Cuevas in 1973. So son is definitely legit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie, yo. He was hitting hard, bro. I heard them punches, bro.
Yeah.
I heard the body punches. I heard the head punches. Yo, y'all could say he a Mexican Uber if y'all want. He's a super Uber turbo. You know what I'm saying? Like he really cracking hard. I ain't gonna lie, he got the job done. That was a great knockout, man. That was a great knockout. He's he's a real threat at 135, man. I want to see him against a lot of lightweights, man. Nobody need to take him lightly. He a second generation boxer. You know what I mean? Be careful with him, man.
I don't. He's at 140. So as
That was 140. That was
140. 135.
Yeah, because I thought they said lightweight. Yeah, I thought that was lightweight.
He's at 135, and I'm telling y'all right now, that kid is going to be a major problem. And the issue with him is that's why they call him Mini Mike Tyson. Do you see how low he gets to get inside of you, bro?
Mac, I heard his punches, bro.
Did you see his footwork? Bro, that little kid is something serious. And here go another candidate. That uppercut from Boots Ennis. Yeah. I forgot about that. I'm going to pull that up. Yeah, let me go get that tonight too.
Yeah.
I gotta add that to the video. Boots knockout. That shit was ugly. Oh, that shit was ugly. Was Terrence Crawford and Kapolowski this year? Or was that last year?
I think that was last year. Damn, man. Some of these fights I don't even be realizing they happened last year. They said Tank against Bo was a year ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, that was last year.
I'm like, damn. It seemed like that shit just happened.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of motherfucking shit you want to chalk up to the Rona. You be like, damn, that happened in the beginning of 2020. Though. Shit.
I'm telling you. I don't think Ammo knocked nobody out this year. I could be wrong.
Man, Ammo ain't knocked nobody out worth talking about. No disrespect to him. I mean, he's from the city, but I ain't.
I know. I get you.
Just be real, bro.
It's just the way it's all.
He climbing up. He climbing up. You know how that
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yo.
We've been having an argument on our show and shit. Regis Prograde versus Mario Barrios.
Regis will. Man, Regis ain't playing. Regis be beating dudes up like he got something better to do with his life.
Thank you.
He on some real, like, he not playing, man. He had to get out of there. The baby due any day now. We not playing with you. We got to get you all the way. we got to get to the back cave, champ. We got a baby on the way.
I told my brother, I said, bro, he beating his ass like, nigga, go down because I got somewhere to go.
Yo, for real.
I'm sitting there texting like, dog. He wasn't even. That was embarrassing. Juan Heraldez, dog. I don't even know why you was talking shit like you was. Because you didn't look good from the time the bell rang. I didn't see him look good at no moment in that fight. And nothing against Mario's Barrios. I actually think Mario's Barrios will give Regis a good fight. But they both going to be killing each other body, fool. And who got the weaker chin? Because I don't think you're going to knock Regis out. What you think, 503?
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I mean, you already know how I feel about Barrios, man. He's one of my favorite fighters right now. And I love Regis. You know, Regis is, that's our guy. You know what I'm saying? I can't take nothing away from him. I think Regis might edge it, you know what I'm saying? But Barrios ain't no punk, man. He gonna come to fight, bro. He gonna come, he gonna box, he gonna bang, I still think he got a underrated boxing game and an underrated coach in Virgil Hunter, man. Virgil Hunter was giving that boy some hella instructions in that fight with Carl. You know what I'm saying? And he executed. You know what I'm saying? He mixed it up. He went to the body. He boxed. He banged, and he got him out of there in due time. I think the Regis and Barrios fight would depend on what type of fight Regis will fight. To me, if Regis was gonna come out and box, if he was gonna come forward in the fight, uh, I think the main thing with Regis though, he gotta learn how to use his skill set a little bit more. He like to come forward a little bit too much, and versus Barrios, it could work for him or it could work against him. You know what I'm saying? It's all on is he gonna be able to keep Mario on the back foot all night, and I don't think he's gonna be able to do that.
But you say he likes to come forward, but if you go back to a fight like when he fought Curl Rillet, he actually just stayed like planted his foot and stayed there and let Kurt come to him.
Right.
He used his defense and beat the shit out of Kurt. Or when he fought Terry Flanagan, like in the beginning of that fight, he was walking Terry Flanagan ass down and beating him up, and then he just stopped and just started chilling. It's like he got different styles for different fighters. You know what I mean? But for the most part, you're right. He gonna walk your ass down. That's why when he was fighting Earl in the amateurs, that's why he lost to Earl all 4 times they fought in the amateurs. Because I know people don't know that, but Earl can fight on the back foot.
Exactly. Exactly, and Barrios can too. He showed in this Cowboy Call fight he can do. You know what I'm saying?
So
I think Regis is smaller, is shorter than him.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. Like to me, that fight, I know what Barrios can do. You know what I'm saying? I know what Regis can do, but I think Regis will be able to dictate the pace of the fight because of his pedigree. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, if he don't respect you, even if he do respect you, bro, he still like to walk motherfuckers down. He was doing that to Josh Taylor, bro.
But you go back and listen to my interview. He straight up said Josh Taylor don't.
So who you got in that fight, 503? I didn't really get to break that down either.
Like I said, I edge it to Regis, man, but it's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? I think either man could win, man. I think that fight will come down to really who gonna be the bigger dog, man, and that fight gonna come down to the second half of it. Barrios ain't been tested physically like he'll be tested in a fight with Regis. You know what I'm saying? So I would just have to go with the experience factor. And I think Regis got more big time big dog fights over Josh. I mean over Mario.
I'm gonna ask y'all though, who do y'all got in the fight with Regis and AB?
Oh man,
let me get that Barrios and Regis question.
Go ahead.
I think Barrios. I think he got cut in a few fights. I believe, man. I see. That's what I will worry about. Fighting a dude like Regis. Regis will leave your eye either Willie Lump or he'll cut you. He's sharp, and he will sit in the pocket because he got good upper torso movement. You know what I mean? When he's done beating you up for a second, when he want to take his little breather, I notice he do that. But I agree with 503. It is gonna come down to the second half of the fight. I don't think Barrios is gonna be able to take Regis' power though, and I don't think mentally, psychologically, like he's there with Regis, just because Regis had bigger time fights, and I think it's gonna show in that fight.
I kept it simple when we was talking shit about the joint. I said that in his last fight, Mario Barrios broke his orbital bone, and Regis got enough power to break it. I left it at that.
My bad. Had to take a call.
Shit, Josh Taylor won, but he didn't win without paying the price. Shit, he looked like Yidget. He looked like Yidget. Say it, Matt. He looked like Yidget.
He almost looked like Yidget. But nigga, ain't nobody looked that bad. Hey, at 503, check this out. I went back and looked at other fight, the last fight Ryan Call had, bro. Do you know he was cut in that same exact spot before this fight?
Well, the cut came from the cut
The
came
cut
from
came from
Clash of
the head, bro.
Heads. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
but he just opened up a pre-existing cut.
Right.
So I'm looking at this like that ain't good
Nah.
for him going
He
forward.
don't listen.
Bro, oh
He
my
don't
god.
listen, bro. He don't
I,
fucking listen.
I can show you. I will show y'all a text message. I was sitting there, me and one of his coaches was going back and forth because they asked me, was I going to San Antonio? And I said, no. But if I'd have known they was going, I'd have went. But I told him, I said, I got Barrios in this fight, right? And he was like, yeah, but I think Ryan can get him. I said, Ryan can make it tough. But Barrios gonna win this. Like, I was just keeping it real with him, we cool. And after the fight, I had texted and I said, bro, I said Ryan was doing good at first, but he wasn't listening to none of the instructions. He said the motherfucker don't listen. He was pissed. The motherfucker don't listen.
He don't, bro.
He didn't listen to shit.
Fucking Ronnie Shields was telling this motherfucker jab to the fucking body and set up the right hand, bro.
Bro, he told him to hook down to the body. That the round he got knocked out, the round before he got knocked out, he told him, hook to the body. It's open. It's there for you all night. And then go back up top.
Yeah, man. He wasn't listening, bro.
He never threw a body shot one time.
Nah, man.
Then he told him, uppercut. The uppercut is there. You got to use your uppercut. I'm sitting there. I'm after I heard Ronnie say that, I'm sitting there looking. Okay, now let me see if he gonna throw this motherfucking uppercut. Because I see what Ronnie talking about. Because Barrios had that high guard up. I'm like, if that had been one of the Charlos, that motherfucker be asleep right now. I'm sitting there, I'm looking and talking to myself. This nigga never threw the uppercut. I'm like, what the fuck is Ryan doing? After you double up on that jab, come back with that uppercut. Come on, man. Come on. I see you doubling up. I see you throwing the jab. The jab look good. Come back with that uppercut. Never threw it. I'm like, man, this motherfucker real close. I swear to God, I was watching the fight like that.
Yeah. We was going back and forth, and I'm like, you was like, Ryan, Carl ain't gonna make it easy. You know what I'm saying? But he started playing into Barrios' hand in the second half of the fight.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
He did.
Body shots, bro. He was getting ate the fuck up, bro. You know what I'm saying? He yeah, man. He played right into Barrios, man. You know what I'm saying? But I like Cowboy Carl. He a good tough fighter, man. But you got to start listening, champ.
He do. He really do. I think where Cowboy Carl is right now is where he gonna end up staying for the rest of his career. He got a title shot, but you like right there. You like right before a gatekeeper, right? That B level. You know what I'm saying? Fighters, and I don't think he's gonna go no further. I actually was gonna send him a message today. I'm gonna try to get him on and chop it up with him. And shout out to Jedi King Pudge in that super chat, man. Appreciate you coming through. But I do want to get back because we didn't even finish talking about that Gary Russell. That Gary Russell. So you said he didn't lie one time, Cadillac, but he did say a lie in that spiel. Want me to tell you the lie he said?
Go ahead.
He said Tank caught him with a lucky punch.
Okay, he embellished that. You know what I'm saying?
You can't embellish getting caught with a lucky punch. I'm sitting there looking at the way Leo throw that jab, and I'm looking at Tank. Tank took a jab and looking at him. He was counting him. He was timing him. And right when he threw that last jab, Tank reached down and grabbed a couple of the ancestor souls out the ground. He even took up some of the mantle and some rocks with him, a couple of dinosaur bones and everything, and came up and said, "Hi, Yuki," and knocked that nigga smooth the fuck out. You can't reach down like that and throw a lucky punch. You gotta know yourself and what that fighter's doing before you do some shit like that. That boy cocked back like a pistol, my nigga, and let that bitch go. That bitch aired that bitch out like a club in the hood on a Saturday night, like a black person's park on a Sunday. You can't tell me that was lucky. That uppercut wasn't lucky. That was a beautiful uppercut.
Nah. That was definitely beautiful. Definitely, no debating on that. I think Gary must have meant that. You know what I'm saying? All the bullshit that he did, he was lucky that the ancestors gave him power when he reached down there and came up with it. Maybe that's what he meant. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I can definitely say he set him up good. Said since round one he was setting him up good. So
Yes.
No debate.
But one of the reasons I say I can get Gary for calling Tank out, but bro, I got a big issue with the way he going about it. That's why I call it hate. Like you hated on the man fight, telling people don't buy the pay-per-view. Then you hated after the fight, saying, I can't believe these two scary motherfuckers gonna fight. When all the while, really, to be honest with you, I don't think Tank scared of Gary. I don't think Gary done nothing to make Tank say, let me stop what the fuck I'm doing and fight this nigga. Because like I said, Gary never officially moved up to no weight classes. And we haven't even heard if the Fortuna fight is actually signed yet. Have y'all heard, is the fight signed? Do anybody know? So is Tank at 135? I mean, is Gary at 135? Or is Gary still the 126 champion and sitting here bullshitting us, trying to act like he's trying to get these fights? Like, let's be honest right now. I want to be all the way honest and put everything out on the table, everything out for everybody to see. Because I want to know, is this hate? Or is Gary keeping it real? Because I want to break this down.
I mean, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, Gary been talking shit about the fighters before all this, you know what I'm saying, shit jumped off in the first place. And motherfuckers was ducking them. Hold on. Motherfuckers was ducking them behind the scenes and just making other fights and just dancing around them. Then whoever was advising them said, hey, yo, Gary, you know, it's the internet age. You should try jumping on the internet. So the first thing he did was run up on a nigga daddy, you know what I'm saying, and say what the business is, you know what I'm saying? And then the nigga say, hold on, Gary. When we say jump on the internet, we did not mean like that. So now the motherfucker just be in the comfort of his crib or in front of the crib, you know what I'm saying? Spitting that ism and then keeping it moving. See?
Nah, he ain't spitting no ism.
That
nigga don't know how to talk that pimp language.
See me in the streets. I mean, when I see me, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
He talking like he want to fight.
Ain't nobody jumping though. All I see is a lot of people say, yeah, he calling them out, but ain't nobody. I mean, nothing. Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it the other way too.
So let me.
Not no fight. It ain't nobody said they wanted to fight him.
Before I go to 5, and shout out to Big Money. I just not seen that. He said now Barrios not ready for Regis. He said I love Barrios, but Regis is a veteran. Shout out to you. But look, before I go to 5 and before I go to jail, hey, like you said, Gary's in the comfort of his own truck. But do you believe, like in your all honesty, he would fight Terrence Crawford if Terrence Crawford gave him 1.5 because he said it's personal? At 147. Like he gonna move up 20 pounds. He's supposed 20 pounds. He not Henry Armstrong. In your heart of hearts, you believe he gonna move up 20 pounds. 21, let's be exact, 21 pounds to take on Terrence Crawford.
Yeah, he would have did it. He said he would have did it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck we talking about? He said he would have did it.
Do you think he would?
Yeah. Why he didn't send a contract? That's an easy dub. Right? You just said it was an easy dub.
I think it is. I'm being
All
honest.
right, so send the fucking money over and let's get the easy dub. What the fuck we talking about? You want to eat on chocolate brownies? What we doing? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? What we doing?
503. Hey, which one of y'all want to take this? Matter of fact, I know what 503 feels, so I'm coming to you last. Hey, Richard, what's your thoughts on this whole? Do you think Gary hating at this point, or does he? I think he now. Don't get it wrong. I think he do believe he can beat Tank, but the way he going about it is this hate or what?
I'm a present my case and present my closing argument, and I'm a be out, champ.
All
You
right,
know what
bro.
I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. I don't think that. Well, as far as the fight itself, and he said he landed a lucky punch, that was hate because Tank was tapping them, timing them the whole time, and setting up that uppercut in the beginning. If you go back and watch that fight, he landed it a couple times. He just didn't land it flush like he did in that 6th round, which I predicted he would get him half a round. I said he could come in halfway shape and beat him in half a round. That's exactly what. That's exactly the term I used for this fight. But I felt like that part way. But I feel like as far as Gary Russell calling Tank out, I don't think that that was hate. That's what he's supposed to do. Um,
I'm talking about the way he going about doing it.
the way he's
Let's
going
think about.
about
Check this
it.
out. Check this
No,
out. No, I just want you to just. This is my perspective. I'm just giving you my perspective on why I think the way I'm thinking. Gary, yeah, he got quarantine weight on him right now, but Gary is the 126 WBC champion. Now, if I'm the 126 WBC champion and I want to fight one of the champions or somebody in a higher weight division, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move up to that weight division and call their ass up. I'm not gonna bullshit
and
myself.
look, I agree with that because I was one of the people that said when Calvin Ford said when they asked him about Gary Russell maybe a year or two ago, and I remember they did an interview with him. They said, "Did Gary Russell vacate the title at 126? Did he move up?" And I remember that, and I agreed with that sentiment. So I'm not trying to sit here and say that he's supposed to have took more money instead of the Devin fight for Tuna, and I wasn't knocking him for that. You know what I mean? This is that and the third. But at the same time, I thought the Devin fight would be a better fight for him and a better look for him, especially if he could win. You know what I mean? So I don't think is I think he was hating as far as the fight itself, but as far as him calling Tank out, the way he's going about it, he kind of going the way he always kind of went about it. You know what I mean? Calling out fighters. I just feel like now he's more adamant. I think he really wants to fight. I think he really wants to fight. I think he just wants everything to be right. So in case he lose, he could ride off into the sunset. You know what I mean? I don't think Gary Russell's wrong for that. A lot of boxers did that.
I'm not taking nothing away from him doing that, but you got to go about it in the right way.
But it was hate as far as like what he was saying, like that was a lucky punch, you pulled that out your ass. Is that third? I agree with him when he said he was tagging him. Yeah, we all know that Tank was getting tagged and he lumped him up. Yeah, but the ultimate thing was Tank knocked him out. You know what I mean? You can't hate on that. He knocked him out. You probably, if you would have fought Leo Santa Cruz, bro, I think that would have went to decision. You would have won, but it would have went to decision. Tank didn't leave it in the judge's hands. He knocked him out. You know what I mean? So you can't. You know what I mean? I feel like Gary, you can't hate on that part. He got the job done. Whether it was sloppy, whether he was getting, whether it was hard, you know what I mean? No fight, even a knockout, somebody clean, you know what I mean? Like no fight is easy, man. Even when you knocking somebody out, no fight is easy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he pulled that out his ass, and I think Gary Russell, he should still be adamant about getting fights. But the only thing I'm mad with Gary Russell is Cadillac Red 503 and Stay Ready is okay. You didn't take the fight with Devin. This is that and the third, and you said that you was gonna get more money for the Javier Fortuna fight. So I want to know what's manifesting with that because, like all the brothers are saying, I'm not knocking you, bro, but they saying everybody else got fight dates and they fighting, and you not fighting, and you was claiming that you was getting more bread for the Fortuna fight.
Yep.
So what's going on with that? So you are looking a little crazy because of that right now. But other than that, I'm not knocking for calling nobody out. He need a fight.
He do.
And that's all and that's all I gotta say, man. Salute to Cadillac Red, salute to you, Mac. Salute to 503, man. It's your boy
Appreciate you
Akreach.
coming through. And y'all go subscribe to my brother.
Please holla at me, man. We be live on the weekends.
Man, look, check this out though. Big Money said, to be honest, Mac, he don't gotta be in that weight class because PBC, they still will make the fight. You see how they did Leo and Tank, and Leo went down to 130, and I mean Leo went up to 130 and Tank went down to 130. Like they made that fight at 130. Leo was fighting at 130. Tank moved down to make that fight happen. So technically, you do got to be at one of the weight classes. He need to at least move up to 130. Go campaign for that 130 title. Get one of them titles. Campaign. Do what you got to do. 503, what's your thoughts on it, man?
I mean, listen, man. It's a double-edged sword with me, bro. For me, like Cadillac alluded to earlier, you know, hey Gary, you know, you only fighting one time a year, man. You know, maybe you need to be a little bit more vocal and, you know, do some interviews, reach out to some people and talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your name out there, man, because a lot of people shitting on what you've been doing. You've been the longest reigning champion for a long time. You know, and okay, shorty, I do it. You know, that's Gary. You know, and he did. But when you get to a point to where you you put yourself in a position because of your networking with certain type of guys on the internet via the LDBC, you have opportunities brought to you with Bill Haney, Devin Haney, and so on and so forth. And you know, you say that you'll whoop everybody, you'll beat this person, you'll beat that boy ass slim and all this and all that. What you supposed to say? I have no problem with you saying you'll beat Leo ass, you'll beat Tank, you'll beat Devin, you'll beat Terrence Crawford. You know, all that is fine. I love it. You know, it makes for great content on the internet, right? But when you get to a point of saying, "Oh, don't buy this fight, don't watch this fight, don't support this guy, don't watch Devin fight, don't watch Tank fight," you know what I'm saying? You coming off as a hater, and yeah, he is hating. You know, when Black Fight Fan TV says you hating, he don't never call nobody no hater, bro. You know what I'm saying? He been one of your biggest supporters, man. Next to me, Stay Ready, Junior the Truth. When he say you hating, you motherfucking hating. You know what I'm saying? What was the icing on the cake for me, bro? was over this weekend. You said don't buy the fight. Then you turned right back around and said Sunday Tank won with a lucky punch. My nigga, wasn't nothing lucky about that punch. That was a perfect place, set up, accurate, chest move, athletic superior shot by Gervonta. Wasn't nothing lucky about it. Okay? You can't say that Michael Jordan hitting the game winning shot against the Utah Jazz was lucky. It was the perfect place, perfect time, and he set it up. You know what I'm saying? When goddamn Aaron Rodgers throw a Hail Mary pass at the end of the game, wasn't nothing lucky about it because he set that up. He called the play and ran it. He knew what he was doing. When you in there, man, and when you an athlete, man, and you know what the fuck you about to do, it's nothing lucky about that, man. I've always had respect, and I always respected Gary Russell Jr.'s skill set and him as a fighter, and what he came from and what he represent. Like I said, the longest reigning champion in boxing. Him and Deontay Wilder got their belts around the same time. Deontay Wilder not champ no more. He is.
Yo.
But at the end of the day, out of all these fighters on this PBC side, bro, all of them, name anybody, think of anybody. When like I say, Devin in last place, but he only 21. Gary, you're in fucking last place in PBC. That's why you hate so much. Every time these black fighters or any of these fighters do good in PBC, bro, you got something to say. It don't matter who it is. It can be Tank, Leo, AB. Hell, you even hating on Terrence Crawford, man. And Terrence Crawford ain't even getting the looks that he want. But I tell you one thing, Terrence Crawford doing. Terrence Crawford not sitting around hating on motherfuckers. Terrence Crawford out here getting shit done.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford don't talk shit about nobody. He getting shit done. Gervonta don't talk shit about nobody, but he getting shit done. Leo never addressed you. He got that shit done Saturday. He made that fight happen for the fans. He called out Tank Davis. He didn't call you out, and that's why you salty.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, you had an opportunity to make something of yourself with this Devin Haney fight, man. You didn't do it because you was trying to play politics with Bill Haney and Dev. And they didn't have time for it because they already had a day set in stone with Matchroom and DAZN. They was already on the fucking docket. So they didn't have time to play with your ass. They didn't have time to play internet games with you. Now it's all starting to make sense why you only fight one time a year, because you want everybody to be on your time. And you know what my mama always told me, bro? The world don't revolve around you. The world don't revolve around you, Gary Russell. Boxing will continue to keep rolling with or without you. Now, it's up to you to play ball or sit out like you've been doing. Because guess what? Tank don't need you, homie. Dev don't need you. Leo don't need you. Terrence Crawford don't need you. All these champions at 130, Shakur, Jamal Herring, goddamn Miguel Burchett, you know what I'm saying? All these guys, Tevin Farmer, JoJo Diaz, they don't need you, man.
Hell, the funny part about it, when Tevin Farmer was the champion, he called you out.
Tevin Farmer don't need you. Tevin Farmer didn't made a bag.
Damn
He
so.
made a bag with the zone. He don't need you. Shit. JoJo don't need you. JoJo gonna get him another bag. You know what I'm saying? When he defend his belt.
And didn't JoJo lose to you?
You see JoJo saying anything about Gary Russell? Nope. Ain't the only people that say something about you, bro, is us.
Yep.
If we stop talking about you, Gary, ain't nobody gonna be talking about you, man. These white honky medias, the Kevin Iolis, the punk ass Steve Kims and Dan Raphaels.
Steve Kim don't matter. He got fired.
Exactly. But I'm just using him as an example. These motherfuckers don't care about you. They don't write articles about you. They trying to keep up with what the fuck we talking about.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Gary, you should have took the Devin Haney fight, man. And you know why I think you didn't take that fight, bro? Me, my personal opinion, it didn't have nothing to do with the contract. Because Bill Haney gave you everything you wanted. You had the payday. You had a nice 2 million, 1.5 million, whatever the fuck it was. You had that. You wasn't ready. You knew you wasn't ready. Dev was ready. We see every time I get on the internet and I look at Devin Haney page, you know what I see? I see Dev in monster shape. I see Dev working out. I see Dev in his gym in Vegas. I see Dev in Miami working, getting ready to fight. You know what I see Gary Russell doing? I see Gary Russell with a phone up to his face talking shit about somebody. You wasn't ready, Gary. Let's just keep it all the way real. You wasn't ready for that young killer. You ain't ready for Tank. You know what I seen Tank doing over these past couple of weeks, the last past two months in Vegas training. I only seen you working out a couple times, Gary. Maybe 3-4 times. But you a fighter, that's what you're supposed to do. You wasn't in training camp like how these boys been in training camp, man. We know you ain't been in training camp. And this is my last point. And I'm gonna pass it. Gary, why you ain't got a fight date yet? When you fighting? Can somebody please tell me? Luis Ortiz fighting. Deontay Wilder got a fight date. Where's your fight date at? I don't know. Jamal Charlo didn't fight.
Yeah,
It don't make no sense to me, man.
They working on a December date right now.
Exactly, man. I rest my case, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gary, you got to stop hating, man. You making yourself look bad, bro. We campaign for you to come on the internet and talk shit, man, and get your name out there, man. But you doing too much now, bro. You doing too much, and you hating, and it's not coming from a good place.
Focus Ball say you don't agree. Gary stays in the gym. We know Gary stays in the gym, but every time he posts something, it's not him in the gym. It's him. The point 503 was making is not that he's in the gym. When we see these other fighters, they training or they getting ready for a fight or they fighting or you know what I'm saying. Gary is hating or got his phone talking about a fighter. You know that's the point that he made. And Bernard Burton said Russell just don't get what he deserves as 5-year champion. Something wrong with that picture, period. I'm not taking nothing away from what you're saying, but my issue is not that Gary, since he's been champion, bro, how many times has Gary fought twice in a year? Like,
No.
let's be honest with us. Let's be honest with yourself. When you're a champion or even when you're a fighter, fighting once a year is not putting yourself out there for other people to fight. In order for you to make money, you got to fight more than once a year, period, as a fighter. So if you're a champion, that means your payday go up. So if you get, let's say, with him being at 126, let's say that his payday is maybe, I'm gonna just round about 600,000 a fight, right? So if he only fight, because he wasn't making millions like that. So until he was on Deontay Wilder's undercard. But let's say he would have fought twice a year. That's 1.2, right? Right, fellas? 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
That's also when you're doing it and fighting that much, you get more eyes on you. Your viewership goes up. Your crowd increases at the venues. Now you can start headlining fights and cards to build your money up. When has y'all seen Gary headline a fight?
Well, he headlining versus King Tub.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
King Terry fight.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Yeah, that was the only time I could actually remember him headlining his own card.
Okay. Now, if he'd have been really fighting more than once, that would have happened years ago. Am I lying?
Yep.
It would have happened years ago. You'd be making way more money, and the reason that you got that headliner versus King Tug is because you was on the Wilder Ortiz pay-per-view card. That correct me when I'm wrong.
Even when I'm going back looking at the Showtime the nine live events that they put up, right?
Yeah.
In July, and Gary was not on here. You had Angelo Lee versus Tremaine Williams. You had Benavidez versus Angulo. Lubin versus Goucher. You had the Charlo doubleheader. You had Lipinets versus Castillo Clayton in October. You had Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz. You got Chris Colbert on here versus Jaime Abarella. And you got Nonito Donell versus Nordine Alaba. You know what I'm saying? And this is in December. No Gary Russell Jr. So, and this was in July. So again, y'all got so much to say that Gary focus about. You say Gary Russell be in the gym training. Why? If he in the gym training, why he ain't got a fight date? Like all these other guys.
Bro, he supposed to, that's what he said. He was gonna fight for Tuna, but we haven't seen a date, period, at all. He should have, because time not waiting for him. Exactly. That's our point. Time is not waiting on Gary. And him coming out. And see, here's my thing. He didn't wait to give his opinion. He literally came out immediately the next day just to talk shit about that fight. Oh, I'm licking my chops, shouty. What are you licking your chops at? What are you mad and talking? Matter of fact, I got a question. What the fuck has Tank done to Gary Russell to make Gary Russell talk shit to him like that?
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
Because that motherfucker is talking shit about Tank like Tank is just this hoe that done slapped this nigga bitch or something. Like, I'm being real. That nigga is talking like Tank done beat up one of his little brothers, then slapped his bitch, then stole some money from him. That the original call out was that boy was at a fight with Gilly the Kid and got on Gilly the Kid's channel and was talking shit about Tank. Why? Ain't nobody ever even, before that day, nobody even thought about, looked at, or even considered you fighting Tank. Or that y'all even had a beef. So why all of a sudden now you just got this big ass beef with Tank? Like, that's the question I want to know. What the fuck did Tank do? Supreme, I know you out there in the DMV. I know you guys.
I know that I have no clue to. But I know. There's been a couple motherfuckers that's been on his hit list, and that's how he been riding. He been riding on them. You know what I'm saying? He been on Lomachenko bumper. He been on Tank Davis bumper.
That motherfucker ain't been on Lomachenko like he been on Tank and Leo.
Shit, he been saying he want the white boy. He been saying he want the white.
He been saying it, but nigga, look at, you know what I mean. Look at how the hell he's on Tank and Leo Santa Cruz ass compared to how he be on Loma. He don't be on Loma ass like that.
They on the same side of the street. Bob keep him over there well protected and shit. So it take
that nigga went at Terrence Crawford harder than he went on Lomachenko.
Right.
Nah, yeah.
Focus
That's
Bob said,
but this shit personal, shouty.
yeah. Focus Bob, you say that don't make sense. You don't see Gary in the gym because he ain't recording and Instagram like everyone else. Here's how we settle one of these coward niggas is he hating, fight him.
I don't know. I don't see that comment. It ain't popped up yet.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube with it. That's why I probably ain't came.
Okay.
But Focus Bob, this is what you failing to realize, bro. Gary had a fight with Dev, man. He didn't take the fight, bro. He could have been fighting this weekend, my nigga, on the zone. And could have got a bag.
$2 million.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you're taking it personal, but you're not thinking logically, fam. You looking at it from one side. You got to look at it from the fighter's aspect, and you got to look at it from the fan aspect, bro. You just looking at it straight from the fighter's aspect. As a fan, we have the right to be frustrated with Gary Russell because we wanted him to talk shit, but at the same time, we wanted to see the fights as well with the shit talk. You just can't, shit talk behind the internet and not do nothing. Even Demetrius Andrade got a fight coming up, my nigga, and he talk more shit than every fucking body on the internet. But this nigga even got a fight coming up. He ain't fighting nobody that's worth talking about, but the nigga got a fight. You know what I'm saying? He don't fight just one time a year. You know what I'm saying? Everybody didn't fought in this 2020 pandemic year, bro. Except Gary Russell. Jaime Munguia didn't fought. Boo Boo Andrade finna fight. I take that back. Everybody didn't fall except Gary Russell and Canelo, but Canelo going through legal situations. You know what I'm saying? Canelo got legal situations, so I'm not even gonna count him.
Hold on, but Gary did fight this year, though.
Yeah, he did. He fought this year. That was back in February.
Yeah, he fought right before the pandemic. So I mean, well, yeah, that's there you go right there. One time shouted. You know what I'm saying? That's Gary.
Well, ain't fighting by December.
Man,
How he ain't fighting? Bro.
Y'all remember he said he need an 8-week camp. It's November, champ. 8 weeks, that means January.
Yep.
I'm just saying, he's not fighting this year.
Yep. You're absolutely right. And Showtime came out with this shit. They dropped that motherfucking post all the way in July. So they been knew who they was gonna have on their motherfucking network. And Gary Russell didn't make the cut.
And that was Showtime. We didn't even talk about the Fox rollout because he ain't on the Fox rollout either.
Yeah. Only time he gonna be on Fox is if he fighting on Deontay Wilder on the card. Let's just be real. I have never seen Gary Russell fight on Fox without Deontay Wilder on the card.
Yep.
I haven't. You know what I'm saying? You know. Hell, they even got Luis Ortiz fighting on fucking Fox. FS1. Come on, man. Luis Ortiz. He got to fight this weekend. You know? I mean, shit, I'm just keeping it real, man. And I still fuck with Gary Russell Jr., man. But I'm not finna sit up here and let you hate on all these other champions, man. And they actually giving the fans something to see, bro. And Tank don't even talk shit, bro. Only time Tank talk is when he on Twitter. He not hating on other fighters. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got a super chat.
I don't know about that, though.
You don't know about what?
What you talking about, Cadillac?
Twitter figure Tank be hating. I could name a couple fighters he didn't hate on. You know what I'm saying? Just out here hating. You know what I'm saying? Wilder speak start off with Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Tank and them Twitter fingers be hating, but
I'm not
When I say that though, I don't want to make it sound like I'm excusing, because saying don't buy the nigga pay per view and Lucky Punch shit.
Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. That's the difference between talking shit and hating. I never seen Tank tell the fans not to watch a fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of course, that little motherfucker talk. That little Baltimore motherfucker talk shit. He from Baltimore. That's what they do.
And he had Tank that hated on the Charlos. He done hated on. Well, I don't think he hated on Earl, but I know he done hated on the Charlos because they done got into a whole nigga. Jamel was ready to go fight that nigga, and Jamal was too. And then AB got into it, and then they all made up and was at. I forgot who fight they was at, and they was all drunk, and that's when the video they made up. But Tank was hating on him. You know what I'm saying? Tank was hating on Wilder. I know Tank hate, but my thing about Gary is at this point right now, with everything that's going on in the world, that shit happened 2 years ago with Tank when he was doing all that shit. That nigga Tank ain't been hating on Wilder recently. He ain't been hating on none of them other cats recently. And matter of fact, Wilder and those other cats picked Tank to win this fight. Like they had,
right.
So it's like him and going on in the world,
right?
With the way these white people is saying, we got an election going on. These motherfuckers is doing anything to make us look bad. Why add fuel to the fire?
Yeah, and then I think Tank behind the scenes, I think he chopped it up with Wilder because Wilder posted him on his Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He posted this fight on his page. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not even gonna classify Tank hating on Charlo and Wilders and Wilder because they had an argument. You know what I'm saying? But that came from Tank talking shit on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he made his wrongs into right. He rolled with Wilder versus the Tyson Fury. He rolled with the Charlo twins and they fight. You know what I'm saying? And he showed them love just how he showed Wilder love. And Wilder did the same thing and posted him on his page and said, "Hey man, I can't wait till this boy fight." You know what I'm saying? And he picked Tank to win.
Yep.
Gary Russell don't do that, bro. like Gary Russell be salty as hell, man. That nigga be saltier than a bag of Fritos. You hear me? That nigga, man.
Damn.
You know, I bet you when this Gamboa and Dale fight come, bro, he gonna be doing the same thing.
I think so too. Shout out to Bernard Burton in that super chat. Much love for keeping it 100, man. Much love for coming through, supporting, man. Appreciate you coming through. And Focus Ball said, man, I was in the live, in that live. Unless I missed something, I perceived Bill was dishonest. I heard him agree to December 27th. Then the date was changed earlier date after the fact, but whatever. I never heard Bill say December 27th. And I was a part of one of the lives, and I listened to him in other lives. I never heard him say December 27th one time. Not on 78 channel, not on For None, not on Blue Blood, not on Barbershop, not on iKey. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, nigga. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all on this point, nigga. iKey went fed on Batman, and then while they was sitting there going back and forth because iKey was bringing up every fact from everybody video. And this was after the fight didn't get made. Then call Bill on the phone and get some shit straight with him and Gary. Because Gary, they called out and said Gary didn't make this fight happen. Whose fault was it? And it was Gary's fault. Like everybody, he pulled out all the facts. Like 100% I watched that whole live. Like it was multiple people. Even Dante Boxing covered it. And Dante way over there in the Asian country, Philippines, Vietnam, one of them. And he was even covered. He was been watching what's going on. Bill was everywhere, and I never heard him call out December 27th. Not one time.
You know what Focus Ball get that from?
What?
He got that from Batman. Cause you know Batman was trying to campaign for the motherfuckers to fight on Christmas. You remember that shit?
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember
Yeah.
that. Now, yeah, that man called out that date, not Bill. Not Bill.
Nah, Bill and them already had their date, bro. They
Yeah.
already had their date. That's why they was trying to get Gary to play ball, bro.
Yeah. And he even told them with the date, bro, it's 8 weeks. When they was making the shit, they said, we 8 weeks out right now. We can make this date happen. November the 7th. When they didn't make it, they said, all right, bam. They went another direction. Because they had the date. The date was set. Gary talking about, well, they already had the date. And but bro, y'all started negotiating this thing. What was it like? It was like 3 months before. It's 3 months ago. You had ample amount of time. Y'all went through the whole month of negotiation, them fixing stuff to kind of cater to you. Then you said they sent a bullshit term sheet. Bro, you knew everything was in the term sheet, and y'all finally agreed on everything. I remember y'all did it on was it for none or Blue Blood? And it might have been 78. Y'all literally agreed to every single term. Then all of a sudden, you said you would get back to him. You got back to him and said something need to change. This was the day I was on Fernand's channel. We was all on there, and he said, "Yeah, he got with me." And I seen him one right back. You still had 2 weeks before your 8-week camp needed to start. You bullshitted that Friday. You sent something and said, "Well, Al Heyman this," and I think Al Heyman was getting involved. And then we got the bullshitting, and the shit never happened. Like they made everything happen to make this. They gave you everything to make this fight happen, and you bullshitted them. You can't say they sent a bullshit term sheet. You bullshitted with all the time that you had because you didn't want the fight to happen. You want to duck? You want to you want to duck somebody and make it not seem like a duck? Past the time limit.
That he did do. That he did do.
If you walk like a duck, quack like a duck, act like a duck, it's a duck. Whether or not anybody want to believe it or not. Now, I'm not saying that he won't fight Devin. I think he will fight Devin. But in that particular position, that particular time, that particular moment, and for that particular instance and case, he ducked
him. Okay, Focus Ball, you say, what's wrong with a later date? Why couldn't Dev move his date? He already had on Gamboa for that date. Why not after Gamboa? Bro, he was not finna move the goalpost for Gary Russell. Gary Russell is not no Tank Davis, bro.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm sit it down real quick, bro. Real quick and simple. Focus Ball. Devin Haney is the champion. Gary Russell is the contender. The champion sets the date. The champion set the stipulations. The contender go in and make a few changes, but he can't change the main things that the champion set forth. So if I'm the champion, I'm not going to cater to you because you want to fight me for my title.
Facts.
It's that simple. Even Al Heyman told Gary Russell, I can't make a champion an offer. He's the champion, you the contender. They got to offer you a deal, and we can look at it and accept it or decline it.
And he declined.
Man, I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all in my whole opinion why the fight didn't get made. Okay, so on one side, you got Batman, you got Gary Russell, you got Al Heyman, right? Yep. And then on the other side, you got Trill Bill,
yep,
you got Devin Haney, and you got Eddie Hearn. Which one of these do not belong here? Which one of these are not the same? That's who falls off. That's all I'm saying.
Well, this is what I say on that. Because I've seen PBC fighters go to other platforms and make fights happen.
all the fucking time.
So I'm not gonna blame anything on their end. But what I will do is say that Al Hagen could have blocked on the strength that they feel like the fight could have been bigger than what it was, on the strength that the fight was being made in such a short time. Now, Eddie Hearn was actually wanting to make this fight happen. Eddie Hearn was like, Bill got it. And they was looking, even came out and said, yeah, we want this fight. The zone wants this fight. Like, so, and Bill runs Haney Promotions. Devin Haney is the fighter, and Eddie the Germ Hearn is the main promoter. But then when you go to Al's side, you got Al, Batman, and Gary. I'm like, hey. Eddie was putting the money up. So if you got Eddie putting the money up, you already know the fight gonna be on his own. Who stopped that from happening?
Eddie is the king of making fights that he know his fighter is gonna have an advantage in. Mm-hmm. He knew Dev had an advantage in that fight, bro. Simply because Gary was a smaller man moving up 2 weight classes. So why wouldn't he make that fight? And he know that's a fight that the fans wanted. It's the hottest topic in boxing at the time. Everybody's talking about it on the internet. He was gonna make that. That's Eddie. That's Eddie Hearn all day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's straight up and down, man. Gary just didn't want the fight, bro. He didn't want it.
There's nothing wrong with it if you didn't want it. We understand, but you got to keep it real with the fans, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this: he just didn't want it at that time. If that sounds better for y'all, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want it at that specific time.
That
for whatever reason.
I agree with.
Man, I'm not letting the white boy get off. It's the motherfucking white boy fault.
I knew that's where you were going.
Exactly.
I can't.
Man, hell nah. He was like, no, the date is the date, so we can't switch anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to give you any type to make it a 50-50 fight because you was right, 503. You right on that. So, yeah, he probably the one that put the halt to it. Man, you don't get off that easy. You always hate on some shit. No. Fuck the zone.
Fuck him. Fuck him, nigga. Shit, I'm on, nigga, listen. I'm only getting the zone to watch Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. I can give a fuck about AJ and Doo Andrade. I'm just being real with you.
And you watch Ammo.
Fuck him too.
Nah, shit. Ammo fights come on for free on YouTube. From the zone YouTube. That's the prelim shit. So
fuck that nigga, man.
Nah, damn.
Shit. Oh man, hey. You know what I'm saying? Ammo be on some. I'ma just keep it real, man. Ammo be tripping sometime, man. Ammo, you gotta you know what? Fuck that. Ammo, you do your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing what you're doing, brother. You go, you know. I'm gonna just say this, man. I'ma support who support us. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
I was actually supposed to interview Ammo. I got his number, then called him. I don't know how many times. We actually had a date a couple of times, but he flaked on me. So
yeah, Truck Simpson. Who win in that fight between Ammo and
Truck will beat that boy ass.
It's nothing wrong with Ammo is just not as experienced as Truck is. Truck is a better boxer, and Ammo's a stronger fighter, but Truck will box circles around Ammo.
He listen. Ammo is technically flawed. He don't have the fundamentals like a Truck Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's not technically sound with the sweet science of this shit. Truck got all that then some. Ammo just bring power in a good left hand. And Truck can move around and shit all night. You know what I'm saying? Cause we trust me, man. We didn't see Ammo get. I hate to say it, man. I didn't see some footage of Ammo getting beat up by amateurs, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Not a little bit of footage, a lot of footage.
I didn't see some shit.
I just gotta be honest. It wasn't a little bit of footage. It was a lot of footage.
Yeah, and our homeboy Q then box his ears off so many times.
And Q's
You know,
a smaller fighter.
yeah. So I mean, and Truck
beat him up.
and Truck got way more experience than Q. You know, amateur.
No, Truck. Well,
Yeah,
years.
Bro, Truck, bro, you got to think about it. Truck been fighting in the amateur since he was.
No,
you
but
know, him and Tank started off when they was little, bro.
Years of experience compared to the people that y'all fighting against. Q got the more experience, but Q was fighting all them boys in the Olympics, and a bunch of fighters like Crawford and Earl and them niggas. Why?
Right. But what I'm saying is,
years of how long he been fighting in? Yeah, Truck.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Truck got the number of years over him, but the quality experience.
It ain't a style you ain't faced.
Right. But like I say, you know, Truck been an amateur since he was like 8, 9 years old. Him and Tank. You know what I'm saying? That's why them niggas is great boxers, bro. Like that shit, like Black Fight Fan said, bro, on the fight party last night. That uppercut that Tank did, bro. You have to been boxing in the hood for years to do some shit like that. Ain't no white boy doing no shit like that. Ain't no Mexican doing nothing like that.
And that's the truth. It's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. This ain't the same thing, bro. Look at how Big Charlo knocked out J-Rock. Or look at how goddamn Monster Inoue knocked out Jason. You gotta know what the fuck you doing. You gotta know how to fight, bro. Like most, like, you know what I'm saying? Inoue special. You know what I'm saying? But what Tank did, you gotta be a black athletic motherfucker to do some shit like that. They
literally move out the way of a punch and cock that uppercut back and come back up with it.
And like, be lucky.
Huh?
And be lucky.
No, ain't no luck. All right, Gary.
And be lucky like a motherfucker. Nigga, still be loud, nigga. Like a nigga rolling dice around this bitch. Nigga, that's hell nah.
I didn't hit the nigga with uppercut. I love them shits.
All right, let me ask y'all this one. You know what I'm saying? Speedy Rashidi Ellis. You know what I'm saying? I love that boy. All right, so he just fought. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think should be next for him?
I want to see him fight another level opponent like Alex Roca. Reason being is because when Rashidi fought Eddie Gomez, he was fighting back to back to back. But it's like Golden Boy had put all their money in Eddie Gomez. They didn't expect Rashidi to beat him like that. So they kind of shelved Rashidi. So the next few fights Rashidi did have, they wasn't big fights. They were local fights. So he didn't fight the competition he wanted to. So now he got shelved and he was inactive for some years. He only, in fact, last night I think was his first fight since 2018.
Yeah.
So I need him to fight a couple of more fights at the level that he's at to get back in You know what I'm saying? In like fight focus, ring rust knocked out. Even not just maybe one or two, and then you start going back up, like getting ready for title contention. You know, go fight somebody like a Josh Kelly. Go fight Josecito Lopez. Go fight Samuel or Jesse Vargas. I think Samuel is a tough one. I think that'll be a great fight for him because Samuel gonna put pressure on his ass.
So you don't think he should get no Virgil Ortiz?
No,
They both on the same card.
Cadillac.
Hold on.
Come on, bro.
Hold on. Listen why I say this. I say this because that's some Oscar De La Hoya sacrifice the black guy that got a little buzz to this dude type of shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Right, but I'm gonna tell you the shit that'll be fucked up on Oscar because Rashidi is that talented. Rashidi will be that fighter that'll go in, and because Virgil is that come forward fighter like he is, and Rashidi's that boxer, that same two piece he gave Eddie Gomez, he'll fuck around and give Virgil Ortiz, and Virgil don't see it coming because the motherfucker, the nigga hand speed is so
Thank you so much. How old are you?
Yeah. Nah, my bad, bro. That was me. My bad.
But the nigga hand speed is so fast. I don't think Virgil will see it. My issue with Rashidi is he leaves himself open too much. And I think that has to do with ring rust because that fight against Alex Roca, I've never seen Rashidi get hit as much as he did in that fight. That's why I say I'd like to see him fight somebody else. But like you said, that sacrificial lamb shit, it's a possibility. But Rashidi bigger than Virgil. It might be a detriment to Virgil, and I like Virgil. I'm a Texas, but it could be a detriment to Virgil. Somebody that's bigger than you that got that hand speed like that, bro, and can bounce in and out. Nah, I don't know.
All right. Well, I mean, like I said, I was just asking because it's a couple motherfuckers that's trying to make their way up in welterweight. You know what I'm saying? And I say shit. I say get a nigga the boots. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody with a name. This little nigga got a name. Fuck it, man. Go ahead. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I want to see some.
I'm trying to fuck my boy up early, man. This is what I look at. So you got a future of the welterweight division. Earl Spence to get ready to move up in a minute. Terrence Crawford probably gonna move up in a minute. Keith Thurman gonna get knocked out in a minute. Sean Porter gonna move up too. Pacquiao gonna retire. Who you gonna have? Well, Danny even already said he moving up. So what you gonna have left at the welterweight division? You're gonna have Rashidi Ellis. You're gonna have Alexis Rojas. You're gonna have Virgil Ortiz. You're gonna have Jerron Boots Ennis. You're gonna have Ray Robinson. Kowalski's still gonna be there, even though he ain't gonna last long. Your Josh Kelly's, your James Johnsons. You're gonna have these guys that are coming up in the sport. Rashidi, Virgil, Jerron Boots Ennis are gonna be the top dogs in that division. And then we're gonna be looking for all of them to be unified. I think that's how it's gonna go.
For sure.
Yep. What's your thoughts on it, Five?
Rashidi, man, I just hate the fact that bro went to. I hate he over there with Golden Boy, man. But I think he got to get back. This gonna be his get back time. You feel me? I gotta see, like you said, I gotta see him in there with some more competition. Stay the fuck. Cadillac Red on some Illuminati sacrificial type shit right there. I can't fuck with Cadillac right there, but stay the fuck away from Virgil Ortiz. Please stay the fuck away from Jerron Boots Ennis. Okay? Don't go stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay in your lane and become a Mexican, assassin. Get on your Roger Mayweather type shit. Stay away from Virgil though. Do not fight that Mexican, that Hispanic man. Leave him alone. But I will say this, like Stay Ready said, it's a double-edged sword to that because Virgil ain't always looked at like the Virgil that we know now. He has looked bad in a couple fights. I will say that. But he ain't never seen the style of a Rashidi Ellis. I will say that too. So it's a gamble. Now, I don't think Oscar is gonna be stupid enough to do that again because he already gambled in the Gomez fight and he seen what Speedy did. But I like that he finally got an opportunity. And I hate that he sits on the shelf for so fucking long, man. God, I hate that. But in 2021, man, I don't care who Rashidi Ellis fight, bro. I'm not gonna nitpick with him and criticize him because he been how long he been on the shelf for? Stay ready like a year or two?
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, so I mean, listen, man. That's some Bob Arum type shit. If this motherfucker, if he been on the shelf for 2 years and he just not getting the fight, you just throw him in there with Virgil Ortiz, a motherfucker that's finna be, gonna be a real champion in his next fight, in his next couple of fights, man. That's Bob Arum. They got Bob Arum written all over it. You know what I'm saying? So nah, man, nah. Let Rashidi get his flow back going. I don't want to see him in there with no Jerron Ennis, no Delorme, no motherfucking Terrence Crawford, no Jose Ramirez. I don't want to see him in there with them type guys, man. Just keep letting them build itself back up, and maybe by the end of 2021, if he get by a good 2 fights in, I wouldn't mind seeing Virgil Ortiz then. But I think they're gonna make him fight Virgil Ortiz eventually.
Yes, I do.
You know what I'm saying? That will happen, best believe. But he needs to be active and he needs to be confident when he take that fight. Because I don't want him to take that fight with any disadvantages to help Virgil out. Because I want that motherfucking Virgil to be tested. And a lot of motherfuckers, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people thinking that he gonna beat Boots Ennis. Not gonna happen, Captain. Ain't gonna happen. I was one of the first people saying that he would beat Boots Ennis at first. But nah, I gotta get off that. I'm like, stay ready. I gotta get off that train, baby. I got to get out, and that's my Texas boy.
He does have a puncher's chance, though.
He do, man. But Boots got a puncher's chance too.
My issue is he got with Robert Garcia. That's my issue. I'm sorry.
Boots Ennis is gonna box circles around that boy. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, and he might knock him out.
With Eddie Reynoso.
Yeah.
Not no Robert Garcia. Man, fuck. I ain't gonna say it. Does Robert even have any champions right now?
Nah, man. He ain't got none right now. Oh, no. Yes, he do. I'm tripping. Jose Ramirez.
Okay, Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah. He got Jose.
For now. Josh Taylor put a whooping on that nigga.
Yeah, I forgot. Is that fight gonna be made, or is that made?
That is made. That fight is made, I think. Oh no! Josh Taylor, hold on.
I don't know. I know they. Now I think Ramirez got to do his little bullshit fight. Oh no, he did his fight, didn't he?
Nah, he fought Postal already. He already beat Postal.
Yeah, I think that shit should be about to get made. They both on ESPN.
Yep.
Josh Taylor got. Let me look. I'm trying to see when is the fight. The The last news is targeted for 2021 within the first 3 months. So yeah, it's basically made. They just trying to get a fight date.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. And Alex Saucedo talking about I could beat Josh Taylor or Jose Ramirez. He just said that. Nigga, you couldn't even beat Arnold Barbosa. What the fuck is you or Maurice Hooker? The hell are you talking about? But anyway, man, Virgil Ortiz actually has a puncher's chance versus anybody because that motherfucker hit hard as a bitch. But at the same time, and all his fights been knockout. But if he fought Rashidi, I don't think it'll be a knockout because Rashidi got hit hard versus Alexis Rojas. I saw a punch one time he took. I'm like, damn, I thought you was going to go down. Came out and caught him with a mean ass. That nigga got the quickest 2-piece I've seen in boxing, bro. And I'm still tripping. Like, that motherfucker really ain't got no power. How the fuck did he knock out Eddie Gomez with that 2-piece? And that wasn't no flash knockdown because Eddie was holding his jaw and shit.
I don't know. Probably caught him breathing or something.
Yeah, I had to because that nigga. Matter of fact, I gotta pull that shit up. Hold on, I'm gonna pull that shit up. I'm gonna pull that shit up. Dog, that's probably to me still to this day is one of the best knockouts I've ever seen.
Yeah, man. Paco 3 said I'm crazy for trying to set him up. I mean, you know. He said he was on motherfucking Joe talking about he want to fight Earl or somebody, and I'm like, yo, slow down.
Oh, okay. And he on that type of time.
Yeah, well, fight some young motherfuckers there. You know
Who on that
Nah,
time?
that motherfucker want a bag.
Who on that type of time?
Your boy Rashidi.
If he ready, let him be ready. So y'all check this shit out. Best goddamn. Look at this shit. Watch this goddamn 2-piece. It was the first round.
Then this was right.
Oh, no, all right.
Never, yeah, Golden Boy fucked him up.
Gomez is like Cubano or something, Dominican or something.
Yeah, Dominican.
Okay, he flat-footed as hell.
He is.
God damn.
Y'all see that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you know this shit. Oh, this nigga, this on HBO, cuz.
Yeah, and it was a counter, bro.
Yeah, he never seen that bitch coming.
Yeah, he was coming back into that.
Yeah. Hold on, but watch when he get up. Y'all see? Y'all know it hurt.
Oh shit.
Man, that boy started praying. God, please get me up out of this.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Yeah, that speed kills. That nigga said, I fucking told you.
Yep.
Ooh.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm just saying, you know, we need to see him against something.
And he got put on the shelf because he did that to the Dominican boy.
He got put on the shelf because he did that to Eddie Gomez, bro.
Damn, that's fucked up. I see. That just make me hate Golden Boy even more.
It really
and I just be wanting all they fighters to just get beat the fuck up now.
I want it. Okay, so this is what I look at. Jaime Munguia, you a true Mexican. I know you not going nowhere, but he didn't. But to be keeping honest, he didn't want to sign with Golden Boy. His promoter sold his contract to Golden Boy.
That bitch. God damn, man. Well, I swear, bro.
he did not want to sign with Golden Boy. His promoter sold his contract. And then you got Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz did what every other fighter that's coming out of Dallas did. All them fighters, even Earl, signed with Golden Boy. So you got to look at that. You know, he just following the path that Tristan Calcrew. Tristan is trained by Ronnie Shields, but he signed the Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? All them fighters coming out of Dallas and they signing with Golden Boy. Until Earl, you know, when Earl went to the PBC, that's when he started helping his fighters. You know, he got his fighters to sign up under him on the ones that's going with Al. But for the most part, most of them fighters was going to Golden Boy. Now are they gonna stay with Golden Boy? I hope fuck not.
Yeah, bro. If you black, listen. If you black, get the fuck off of Golden Boy, please, man.
And please don't sign with Cameron Duncan.
Yeah, bro. Please, man.
Do not. I do not sign with Marshall Kaufman.
Go on, goddamn me. You sign with old PBC, or goddamn me. I let you go. Shit, I rather say go over there to top ranking. Let Jay Prince be your manager or something.
Yeah, Jay Prince makes you good.
Yeah, man. Goddamn. I mean, fuck, dog. Like, hold on. Didn't Tristan just have a fight? Was that shit on social media?
That shit was a local fight in Dallas.
Oh man,
Tristan had a few local fights, but he ain't getting.
Why is he not fighting on the zone like he's like everybody else?
Because the zone got dates already set. So when Tristan is trying to stay active, so he can get his fights up. So Tristan fights on his dates on the zone, but when he ain't fighting on the zone, Tristan is going in here knocking out these motherfuckers at these local fights because he done fought here in Houston, he done fought in Mexico, and he done fought in Dallas.
Yeah, because I was watching him on Instagram. I say, damn, what Tristan finna fight? I thought the nigga was on the homie card. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
he might have been. I don't know.
Okay. I gotta go. I'm finna go look. I know I had seen it, but shit, I gotta go look at it again.
I don't know. I'm trying to pull it up now. Well, I'm going to his page on Instagram. He was at somebody weigh in. That's a goal. And this was 3 days. Yeah, 3 days ago. So yeah, he fought. Yeah, he fought on the Jaime undercard.
That's what I thought.
He got a knockout too.
Yeah, that's what I was like, I could have sworn I seen my bro. Goddamn. Okay.
Let me pull up his goddamn knockout. Who the fuck did he fight? I don't even know who he fought this past. He didn't get a knockout. He got a unanimous decision. But hold on. That's kind of damn. Who was in his corner for that fight?
That's a good question.
Because he fought that was in Casino Springs, right? And
Springs Resort Casino.
Yeah, because he was on the hot. He was the first fight right before. And shout out, hey, matter of fact, I didn't say this weekend. Shout out to my girl Marlon Esperanza from Houston, Texas. She beat the shit out of that Salem Ubrina. She was undefeated before that fight. Beat the fuck out of her. Shout out to my girl. 8-time Ripper. That's the flyweight female. You know what I'm saying? She got the unanimous decision on her, beat her up. You know what I'm saying? Did her motherfucking thing. But I'm trying to see who that did. Marlena, the one that lost to Estrada, but it was a close fight. You know what I'm saying? But she went in there and did her thing on that shit. But because Ronnie was in Cowboy Corner. Ronnie is Tristan trainer, so I wonder who was in the corner. I'm gonna have to go back to that. Yeah.
I don't know, man. But shit, dog. I gotta get ready to go to sleep, bro.
I gotta get ready and close this out too. It's 10:30, man. Man, Supreme, I appreciate you coming through. Go ahead and give me some last words, man.
Shit, man. It's been a good one, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, whenever you send me the invite, I'm coming through. You know what I'm saying? Definitely chop it up with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know how we get down. Shit, the show coming out should be out Wednesday and shit, so be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Tell them how they can follow you, man.
Oh yeah, shit. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We out there.
Already, man. Already. And go ahead and close this out, 503.
Yeah, man. Much love to everybody that came through, man. My boy Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. The Supreme team of the LDBC. You know what I'm saying? Act Reacher, man. The Jab Jamboree, man. Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. There's been another ringside views, man, with the LDBC, man. Houston Hard Hitters. You know what I'm saying? In collaboration with the Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Y'all be on the lookout for more content, man. We're gonna be dropping every day, man. Supreme got some shit coming. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit coming. I know Stay Ready got some more content coming. My brother Act Reacher will be going live over the weekend. We're gonna be talking about Devin Haney, Luis Ortiz, man. This the week of the Cubano brothers, man. Gamboa, Ortiz. I know it's probably not gonna be as big and as hyped as Tank, but man, we gotta keep that same energy with Devin, man, and support him. You know what I'm saying? He on the up and up, man. You know, I guarantee you by next year, man, he gonna have one of the biggest fights in boxing. Mark my words, man. And it's just like that, man. H-Time for real. Y'all be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, donate to the motherfucking channel, and leave a comment down below, man, so we can know y'all tapped in with us, man. And it's just like that, man. H-Time for real, and we gone.
H-Time for real, man. Shout out to everybody in that chat, that super chat. Everybody that donate to the channel, man, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. I love the support. We had a great show today. Tune in tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock. I'll be back with another Ringside Views. The fellas was here tonight. Act Reacher 503, Supreme Beast Boxing. We had a great show, but I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. That's Lions Den Box community. If you didn't know, you know now. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to the Houston Hard Hitters. Shout out to everybody that came through in that chat, that super chat, and everybody that keeps supporting. Everybody on Facebook, salute to y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and share this video to all your social media platforms, man. Hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you can get the notifications every time I drop some fire-ass content. And, man, it's your boy Mac. Stay Ready Boxing TV, man. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, man. Peace. Oh, shit.
And follow my boy, Stay Ready Boxing. He's the best. Let's go, champ.
You ain't gotta get ready, stay ready.
You ain't got to get ready, stay ready.
Hey, you ain't gotta get ready, stay ready.
I'm all about business, somewhere in the trenches. Moving weight, I'm on my 24-hour fitness. I don't need a witness, moving with the quickness. Was off the porch when you was on the playground benches. Block bleeding, smoking trees, eyes Chinese. High speed, stinging every lick walking by me. I'm sticking to the code like a Siamese. Twin Glocks on me, shoot 'em up like some IVs. Pushing flower, test me and you'll be pushing flowers. Smoking sour.